Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Seminole Pro Tour. This is an inside pool production. We're here at Snooker's Billiards in Providence, Rhode Island. We're about to watch a match between Darren Appleton and Brandon Shuff. This is one of the two matches left on the winner's side. Final four undefeated. I'm J.R. Calvert with Inside Pool Magazine. Joining me here in the booth is Alvin Nelson. Alvin, welcome.
Hello, welcome to you. Thank you. Should be a good match. We'll see if Darren's gotten the breakdown yet.
Oh, he came up dry there. I don't want to say that he gave it a half try, but I think he wanted to see how they came on. Wanted to see how they were really working. Kind of an auspicious shot here for Brandon to get started with. I'd say right now he's the surprise that everybody's kind of shocked that not shocked, but pleasantly surprised to see him going this far in the tournament of this size. And his games really came along in the last year or two. We did a match earlier in the event with him, and I think he shocked us, shocked everybody, and
shocked me.
Outplayed the guy that he was playing. I forget who it was right off the top of my head.
I thought it was Larry.
It was Larry. It was Larry Neville. He beat the defending Capone's champion. Now Larry's out of the event, but doesn't mean that that was an easy win. That was Brandon played phenomenal in that. Darren's going to slice that ball in. Let's see if he nestles this five. Made it a little bit funky. Darren's looking at that three. Looks like the three really doesn't have room to go by the four.
He's sure looking at it.
He wants it to. Now, this is one of those shots where he's close enough. He can jack up and with a stiff wrist jump the cue into the three, and the three can jump over the edge of the four. He's that close, and with the four being the next ball, he could probably keep jumping the cue ball past the four and get position by stopping and getting a shot in the side. Now, I'm not saying that that's the shot. This is one of the few times that I've seen it come up in a game where it's actually practical.
I saw Max Everly hit a shot like that. It was really sweet. Doesn't come up very often.
This would be one time that I could say it actually could come up.
Oh, he could slide it in there real nice.
Oh, there you go.
He just barely made it, too. Did you see it?
Oh, that was...
it ran along the top of the rail there.
Did tickle the side of that pocket
Sure
as it went in. See if Darren can keep the right angle on this five ball. That's what he wants. He wants to run tight because he's going to go underneath this 10 and then swing out and hit the third rail about a diamond down from the side pocket. Perfect.
Did you restart the computer? Just the program?
Didn't. Not enough.
We're off. What were you saying?
Not enough time.
Yeah. It was lagging. This makes it lag. But there's the man to beat right there.
And Darren takes a 1-0 lead here. See Darren's girlfriend Angie. She's in the front row there. Looks like she's texting everybody and Facebooking everybody right now. Darren's living in Pennsylvania now.
Yeah, he is.
Over on the other side of the state from inside pool.
He's hitting them too hard. I'm amazed he's gotten this far through the tournament. He started doing this yesterday, I noticed, and he won't give it up. He's got to crush him. So
he runs out like a demon.
Yeah. Not making a ball on the break.
I think he's left Brandon a pretty playable lie.
Really,
the 2 to the 3 is everything.
Wow, he's too sharp.
Well, actually, he's going to be able to bank this ball, hold his cue ball right against the rail with a little bit of draw, I believe. He could even run into the 7. He has to watch it because that's like a half ball hit. Oh, he had a cut.
I didn't see that.
Angles can be deceiving. Well, he's perfect here. He's just making sure what he wants on the 4. Why not? 4's hanging. 3's a gimme almost. After this. Now for my shooting, I know it sounds funny. I don't like the 10 ball. So I think I'm going to play position to get on top of the 4 if possible. And what happens here is as soon as you start to miss the 10 ball, there's the side pocket. So it's a little touchy here, but I have confidence that he's going to be able to figure something out. Brandon's a house pro at the room that we were at last week.
Yep, Diamond Billiards in Midlothian, Virginia.
Yeah. Give a little shout out to Thomas and Cindy Dorsey, all the crew down there. Stephanie.
Definitely. Had a great time there.
Yeah, if you're ever in Richmond, Diamond Billiards in Midlothian is truly a great pool room.
Yeah, it's only like 10 minutes off 95. 10, 15 minutes maybe. It wasn't really that far. As well as this room, Snookers.
Snookers. Their sign is actually on the edge of 95.
Quite a sign it is, too.
It's one of those $100,000 signs. Oh, no.
Set him right up, too. Look at that. See how
Right
that rolled? Wow.
Wow. So Brandon Shuff with a few early jitters in the match here. Worked out all the hard shots. Wow, right on the 10 ball. I actually think that he's looking at this shot on the wrong side. He's dedicated down into this corner, but I think that there's actually a better shot that comes from the other corner, shooting past the 8 ball. I'm sure that Brandon didn't think that he was getting back to the table.
Definitely not. I didn't think he was getting back to the table. 1-1.
How do you think Brandon's going to hit these balls?
He's going to hit them real nice. Get a shot on the one. It's all going to work out real nice for him.
He's hitting that break so well. See how he decelerates through the break?
It's nice.
Delivering a lot of power at the beginning and decelerating at the end. Keeping that ball under control.
He beat Larry with that break. That's how he beat him.
That's saying something.
Shane beat Larry with his break. The break is everything. It's all about having this, looking at this. A setup on the one, shot on the one. If you can avoid the traffic with that cue ball. Yeah, I don't like banking at that ball. I thought he was going to cut that in. I think, but look where his shape was on the two. That's why he played that like that.
Yeah, I know that he was barely getting past the side pocket with a really good spin shot. But with a bank shot, as long as he hits short, he has a chance. That's what he did. He brought the short factor into the game. He might not have got it. Yep, he's going to get it. See, he's a little touchy there. Brandon has to watch because the big shot here is to come off this rail and go ahead and hit the one ball down to where the 2 is. Somewhere where he wants to miss the 8. But when he does that, there's a big scratch involved. Right over in the side pocket here. So he has to watch this all very carefully. I'm not quite sure that there's a good safe kick here. He rolled the dice just to see what he would get there, and I don't blame him. Darren had laid down a pretty good shot on him. Our other winner's side match, Alex Pagalian and Rodney Morris. That's going on. Looks like it is right now 3-1 in favor of Rodney Morris.
Nice little pop shot. Roll the gold up towards the hole. Two to one. Darren Appleton. He hits him a ton, doesn't he?
Well, I'll tell you what, he runs out like nobody.
Sure does.
Right now, like I said, if you've ever got a chance to see him play straight pool, please do. It is a treat.
Yeah, I haven't really watched him. I know he won the Super Billiards Expo straight pool challenge.
He's just a machine.
He is, huh?
He really is. And breaks the balls really well, plays safe. So when it comes to him transferring over to a rotation game, it's great.
It's all in the break.
Yeah.
He's going to crush him, too. You
World
watch.
10-ball champion.
Nothing.
He got the 7.
He's getting the 7.
And I think he's got enough to cut this 1 in.
Yeah, he can cut it. He can make a play on the 2 for sure.
Well, the 2 doesn't really go past the 8 or the 10, so he's kind of limited. But as long as he can put the cue ball back to where he's at, he might be perfect to shoot that ball down in the corner. And he even has options if he gets a little off of each side.
Beauty.
How'd he hit it, folks?
He's going to get a shot down in the lower right-hand corner.
Well, he put the cue ball back where he was.
Right where he needed to be.
Right where he needed, and that shows you a lot of speed control there.
Sure does. He landed it right within a 3-inch circle of where he wanted to be, I bet you. Nice looking shot.
Well, this is a little bit funny because the 9-10 are blocking his angles down, and now he has to play speed control once again. And his whole idea is to not get behind the 10 here. Probably going to have to stay above these balls. Running into him might get him into trouble.
He's in trouble. Not too much, though.
Looks like he can sneak on by that 9, doesn't it?
Yeah, he can for sure. He's just going to be up over the 8 ball.
Yeah, he doesn't want to have to inside English this, but he just might. He's kind of sitting on the table with a leg on the floor. It's going to be legal, but boy, this is
ugly.
So now this 8 ball's all the way in the way. Yep. That inside English.
That's where Earl's long cue would have came into play. I like Johnny's extension he uses.
Yeah, the thing that looks like the Chinese finger cuffs or whatever. Yeah.
I don't see why players don't just do that. Use one of those. But completely miss a ball like that, and in a tournament like this where you can lose the money.
Yeah, it could have been a $10,000 shot there.
Really could have been.
Never know.
Never know. This is an easy ball to make. Just got to watch the scratch.
Well, he watched it happen.
Amateur error there.
Well,
not that he's an amateur, but that's something that we go through over and over.
Everybody knows that shot's there, but you go for it and hope that it doesn't bite you. But it is there. It's one that you literally have to make a point to beat. And he didn't do.
Now Darren can't believe he's back at the table after that.
He missed it. Well, he missed the 5 the right way and got lucky. And
he overcut it on purpose, and if he did miss it, he was leaving him that shot, which. Three to 1, racing to 9. And I predict another super smash or break with either no ball or 1 ball. that just travels about 50 feet and finds a hole somehow.
It actually, he's slopping him in on the brake. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I think he's going for the give it all I got, and hope something flies in there somewhere. Break.
Hit him hard, wish him well.
Yeah. I don't think he's going at a particular ball or has any strategy besides smashing them, but I could be wrong. Yeah, because his break spot's really uncharacteristic of making that second ball, that 7 ball, but who knows? We'll see. 7 was going nowhere even close to the side. Yeah, he's just letting him rip. Did he make a ball?
No, I don't think he has.
See? This table doesn't take the hard break. I haven't seen one person successfully smash them and make balls. It's only controlled breaks work on this table.
Tournament's starting to blend together. Who was it that made 5 balls on the break? Was that Shane?
I think he did. And he told Marty that he had made 7 on the break before.
Wow.
I've never seen 7 on the break.
I've never seen 7 on the break in 10 ball.
That's unreal. Pushity push out. What do you do here? Roll the bones? Go for it, or you hand it back?
Well, wherever he hands it back to, he's probably going to be safe in return. I think at this point here, you got to shoot at the 1.
You do got to go for it.
And I'm going to go ahead and say that I'm hitting this with a flat ball and running 3 rails up behind the 8.
Beauty. Look at this puppy. Wow.
That's the way to do it.
Nice shot, Darren.
That's it. Work pit.
He was on the rail.
Yeah.
He played that ball real nice. Hard to control that ball. What in the world is he doing?
He's got a bridge out, and I think he wants to draw down for the 3. Might be the London Bridge. I don't know.
Not sure. I didn't think he needed a bridge there, but I guess so.
Now, if he's left-handed, he wouldn't have needed a bridge. Right-handed, I think he would have been stretching the hair.
Gotcha.
Meaning that he wanted to stroke it down. It was just a little funny.
Strange bridge he has. Hand was just kind of completely relaxed. Interesting. 4-1.
He's making this look easy.
I'm John Hendrick, pool player and owner of the Green Room in Pineville, North Carolina. My serious players demand quality, and that's why I've switched to Milliken Super Pro. This cloth plays at the perfect speed. It lasts a long time, and the spill guard protection saves my tables from stains. It saves me money, and my customers love it.
Milliken Super Pro, exclusively from Sterling Gaming.
Milliken's got me covered. How about you?
Darren Applebuddy up for the breaker. That's my nickname for him.
Well, this is just an ugly looking rack, isn't it?
Yeah, that's not good.
I don't know
He
whether
went for the
there's.
smasher break again and was unsuccessful.
I don't know whether that 9 will go in off the 4 and the side. It sure looks like it. So I think 294.
I'm amazed Darren's ahead 4-1 with as bad as his break is.
No, he just runs out from everywhere. He's only made one mistake other than.
Right. He can't break a 10 ball very good at all, but if you make one error, he punishes you bad and runs out.
Well, I
He's
think
scary.
I think he breaks 10 ball fine. I think this table makes people
just
look
this table.
worse than what they are
It
because
really
it's
is.
not letting balls go in on the break.
Right, like a diamond, Darren can hit the tighter tables better for some reason. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Something about this table though, it's not having it. I noticed that though with the gold crowns. 10 ball just in general does not like a hard break. Larry Neville can pull it off, but that's because he's sending balls. The balls move about 500 feet altogether.
He does hit them with some energy, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. Yeah, the smasher break doesn't really work in 10 ball. Only a controlled break gives the best result in what I've seen. Brandon here has a real controlled break and a nice play there.
Well, he got pretty good position here. He's got an angle that he can work it out to the center of the table for the 3.
Yeah, he needs to be like right there.
I mean, he's darn near straight in. Don't get me wrong, but he needs to get beyond this 4, and once he does, everything's pretty easy. The only ball that he's going to worry about getting position on that might be a little funky is the 6 ball, believe it or not. 7 is up enough that he doesn't have to worry about getting into close quarters there and working around it. But let's see what he can do with this 2. He certainly doesn't want to have to follow this ball. Good shot. That position zone got a lot smaller as he followed that ball, and he did pretty good with it.
Nice shot.
He's a little tight. I know he wants to run up and down. Maybe put the cue ball back to about the same spot. Running 2 rails up and down. Oh,
Yeah, I don't like that stretching all the way across and poking at it and hoping for a. It's not natural, and you're going to make errors.
yeah. That's it. It's unfortunate, but I think he's even left Darren a pretty good bank too. Darren's going to be able to put the cue ball down by this first diamond. He hit that a little bit more firm than what I thought he was going to hit it, but
It's like
he came out smelling like a rose there, didn't
Yeah,
he?
he did.
Great shot. And the shot is to go long rail here. I don't think he wants to hit it this way. It's an easier hit, but a lot of them are sellouts. A lot of the combinations there.
Bring it up.
He's stroking the ball really well.
Yep.
Powerful, in control. Making a lot of good decisions.
I'm amazed he won that game after his error early in the rack.
Years of cue craftsmanship. A state-of-the-art production facility. Revolutionary design. When you step to the table, unleash the fury. Precision craftsmanship. A player's cue ready for action. A cue with a sweet hit. A consistent hit. See the entire line of Fury cues and unleash your fury.
Nada.
Oh.
He's actually setting Brandon up on his break. That's how bad his break is right now.
Brandon should be able to work this rack.
Yeah, he should have. Looks good on paper, doesn't it?
Yeah. Meanwhile, we're looking at a position where Brandon needs to cheat his ball a little bit or
Wow.
move
Sure
his
did.
cue. He needed to stop it and cheat it or really be prepared to move that ball. I thought he did the right thing stopping it. Cheat the pocket.
Played that
They
right.
didn't want to be on the rail, I'll tell you that.
Ooh, he popped it.
Uh,
There's this stretching thing. He's not good at stretching out like that.
Well, he's going to hit the bottom side of the 7 here.
He sure is.
If he makes the 6, which I imagine he will.
He's eyeballing. What in the world? He's going to have to back cut this 7 ball, which is a really tough shot, being down 5-1. I don't like his chances. He didn't even look at it. Made it fine. What do I know? I'll shut up.
I think he can follow this ball and down to the bottom rail and get a good angle coming at the 10.
He should be good. Give him a chance to break. Five to 2. Good old Snookers.
Beautiful place here.
Yep. Let's do a little quick scan around here. Good old Snookers. Who we got over there? Alex and Rodney.
Alex and Rodney. That's tied up at 4 apiece. Scan down through.
And there's our
See
lovely
Darren's
crowdsters.
girlfriend. Angie, she's hanging out in the crowd, right up in the front row. Now let's watch Brandon's break. See if he can decelerate and smash in a couple of these balls.
Gonna make a ball, make the 4. He's gonna make the 4. Oh, he got kicked out.
You got the 7,
He hit him pretty hard.
and he has no shot on the 1.
I think he hit him too hard. He was hitting him a lot smoother last night against Larry.
He popped that one, lost a lot of energy.
Yeah.
And it looked like he topped the ball at the same time. So he had follow on it. It looks like Alex is running out in that match down there with Rodney Morris, and if he successfully gets out, he'll manage to have a 5-4 lead. It looks like Brandon's going to push out here to a jump shot, possibly. He wants to challenge Darren to a jump shot. I think Darren is going to oblige him here. With the 2 where it's at, I think he's going to go for it.
Drew back a little bit fast on that final stroke there.
I think he's left Brandon a shot. Brandon's gamble paid off. I think that's what I like about the push out the most, is when you get two guys that want to challenge each other to some type of shot. Safety, but shot making, no, that's fun.
Yeah, definitely. It's going to get good. Okay. It's going to get good enough.
Little tester here with Brandon. That was tough.
It's a sellout. I think she wants to talk to you.
I don't know.
No, you're
Did you
not.
need?
Okay, we're back. Darren staring down the barrel here. 5-2.
Looks like he hit the keyhole there for the 3. Has a perfect angle to come underneath the 10 and towards the 4 to get a shot in the side, so he can slide out and get the 5 down in the corner where he's going to shoot this 3.
And then will Bob be his uncle?
No, Bob will not be his uncle.
Oh, okay.
Bob will still be your uncle.
Trying to figure out at what point Bob becomes your uncle. Go ahead.
It's okay.
Bob is my uncle.
I don't think so.
Nice shot.
Great touch.
I like that.
Oh,
I
you
like
can
when
go-
they do that.
Yeah, isn't that amazing when you watch them and it's almost like they put the ball exactly where they need it to be, like with ball in hand.
True.
And that's what's funny is I love to watch these players when, they're getting position. They can get this pinpoint position, and then you give them ball in hand, and they're stumped.
Definitely.
Darren he's just so polished. You can see why he has a world title underneath his belt.
For sure. Many titles.
Oh yeah.
He's won everything.
Funny story about Darren is when he came over with a bunch of the guys, Daryl Peach, Chris Melling, to
Right.
name a few, Carl Boyez. They were on a BCA national team at 8-Ball Nationals.
Oh my gosh.
And within a few years, they've all won world championships.
So
And
they just stomped everybody, I take it.
Oh yeah, and they weren't in the Masters either. I think they were in the Open.
Nice.
So out of like 900 teams, they just went in and destroyed everybody.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, I remember seeing Darren play in UAE for the World 8 Ball first time. I'm like, man, this guy is something else here.
Darren goes up 6-2.
It was like he just came out of nowhere. He really did.
He isn't fooling. Darren's going to take his break. Angie's going to join him. Probably sit and talk and relax for a little bit. Maybe we'll see what's going on down in the Alex Paglia and Rodney Morris match. Now that match is knotted up at 5 games each. Alex is shooting a 1 ball now.
So we go back to his bench.
I'll widen it out when we need it.
Makes me think, man.
I'll think about it. I kind of know what it is. It's progressive. It's going off the last frame. Well, nice thing is Brandon's off to the races here. With that 6 hanging in the corner, kind of gives him a free ride on this 4 ball. He knows that he's going to end up having the 4 ball in that corner pocket because he's going to try and get straight in on the 3 as much as he can here. Now what he does is he cuts the 4 and leaves it hanging. He doesn't want to get straight in. He wants to get the cue ball back out into the center of the table near the spot. Oh. I don't think this, he can play it from here. He can work this, of course. Wasn't the best way to play it. Here comes Brandon. Should get this about the 2nd diamond. Not go past the 10 ball. He should be fine, right?
I would think so.
Because then that way, if he gets straight, he's fine. If it's an angle down table, he works with that.
6-3.
Brandon's on his way.
Wow. Going for that 5. Missed it. Got kicked. Good. Kicked.
Good, and
Shot. Got a shot.
this is not an easy out. The 1, 2, 3, the 7, they're all a little funky. And when I say the 1's a little funky, is you'd love to be able to stop it. But you're darn near straight in, and it seems like you're going to be squeaking the 2 by the 8 to try and do something to get on the 3. It's a little bit funky. So let's see how he can do this. He can pop this ball out of there and squeak it by. I think Darren's actually going to follow this ball. Great shot. Nice shot getting in behind the 3 that way. And that's what I was saying is he couldn't really power that 2 ball and get it past the 8. That was a great solution to that problem. The only thing he's got to worry about now is the 7. And all the balls are on this side of the pocket, so he can't even play a ball off of it to go into the side.
Well, every time I look up, he's back at the table, so something must have happened there. Working with the chat and everything at the same time, so.
Sure. Well, what he's going to do now is he's going to look at possibly relocating the 7 and using the 6 as an insurance shot, where he pockets the 5, takes the cue in there, and hopefully doesn't hit the 7 off the rail too hard. Leaves it in front of the side pocket, and the 6 will be hanging for him, so to speak.
Huh. Nice little shot there.
It's a great shot. As advertised.
Mm-hmm.
He makes me look good.
Nerdstradamus. That's your new nickname for yourself.
Nerdstradamus, huh?
Actually, you called me that yesterday, so I guess that's...
Turnabout's fair play.
Yep. Spike.
He wants this to stay against the rail.
Bink.
Oh.
Ugly. Now he's in trouble.
Well, if he
Shoot.
goes and draws this ball down in between the corner pocket and the 8 ball,
Trouble.
I think I might have to buy him a soda pop later if he can do that.
Yep. He don't care.
Oh, he moved it out.
Nice. He got away from it.
Good man.
Nice.
Good
Maybe he
man.
had a little more angle than we saw on it. That's what happened there.
Well, with a player like Darren, he needs 3/4 of these pockets are still
Sure.
small pockets to him.
He's a snooker player, so
I'm not saying that he is a snooker player, but he's grown up where there's snooker. I think
Right.
he played a lot of American 8-ball.
Oh, he played black ball is what they call it over there.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's either orange, or excuse me, yellow,
Yellow
or
or
red. Yeah.
And
Numbers must be too complicated for him over there.
I'm not going to get into that. I have a lot of friends over that way. And I think he's going to take a 7-3 lead here. He took a second to get a cup of coffee from his lady friend.
Good old late night cup of coffee.
Nothing wrong with a 1 a.m. or 2
3
a.m.
a.m.
3 a.m. cup of coffee.
We had a couple 3 a.m. cups of coffee lately, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. I don't know why they taste so good at that
They
time.
really do. It's pool player morning. Darren Applebuddy.
Well, I'm going to go out on a limb. I think he's going to make a ball this time. He switched it up. And
He
I
switched
think,
it up.
Look
Okay,
at the
we'll see.
determination. Dang.
We'll see. Let's see.
Well, I could be wrong.
It's not
Well,
working, Darren.
I guess I lost my name, Nerdstradamus. Oh, darn.
I figured he wasn't going to make a ball.
That's why you're the real
I
Nerdstradamus.
am. No, you really predict them right, JR. They were saying in the chat how they were taking notes from you, man.
Well, see, what everybody will realize is that this is all tape recorded yesterday, and I'm just voicing in.
Right.
We're telling everybody to hush, hush.
Exactly.
Don't say what happened in your match. No, this is all quite live, folks.
Quite live.
Quite live. Tell you what, the crowd here at Snookers, a very knowledgeable crowd. They all are sweating the angle and everything else. I mean, there's a lot of good people here. There's a lot of good players. Good food. Good playing conditions.
Real good food. It's almost like a gourmet restaurant here.
Sure is. You know, we've done our share of traveling, and we've
Yes,
run
we
into
have.
those diners, drive-ins, and dives, and
Yep.
there's quite a few that would not measure up. They wouldn't want
Right.
to tangle with the food here at Snookers.
Yep. Look at his bridge off the rail.
Yep,
It's kind of
That's-
unusual.
like a dead fish hand.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm
Nice
just going
shot.
to make 2 balls at once. And
Hey, if it
slide
works,
them
it
on in.
works.
Now, there's still room for everybody. If they want to do the math, they feel free. There's just a couple of those weekend passes left where you get the free Kamui tip that's a $20 value. Weekend pass, $25. So if you're planning on getting a new tip sometime in the next, I'd say year or so, probably is more advantageous than paying one day's fee tomorrow, $15 for the last day. You might as well go the whole 25. Get the tip,
Get the tip.
and you're set. You got a Kamui tip put on by a professional installer for about $10. Now there's only a few of those left, so be sure to get those either now or in the morning. So I think by noon that's going to be sold out.
Oh, I'm
And
sure.
that's all courtesy from our friends at Kamui, John, Masato, the whole crew.
Pretty awesome of them. They've been really supporting Inside Pool lately on our different trips and stuff, so we appreciate them.
Oh yeah, they're aces. They support the industry,
They do.
and it's it really shows up. Making probably the best chalk that I've ever. Well, not probably.
Pretty awesome chalk.
They're making the best chalk I've
Wow. Look at that. Look
And
at that.
ever seen. If you're Darren Appleton, you're not sure that you were going to get to be able to get on the hill with a ball in hand like this.
Unbelievable. I thought Brandon was out. So we've seen a couple really easy missed final couple balls this tournament, haven't we?
He's having an off match. I can see it in his eyes. He's just
Everybody's
shaking
tired.
his head.
Everybody's tired, man. Not Darren though. I think Darren's a late night dude.
Yeah, and it's not even late night.
Oh,
You know what I think it is? Brandon was in New Iberia last week.
Yep.
And that's a couple of time zones away, and that's, arguably 1,500 miles. He's been traveling to get to here.
And Darren didn't have to come in till like 3, right? And I remember seeing him about 3. He looked like he just woke up, so he's still got a couple cylinders running, whereas Brandon's out of gas.
Brandon, yeah,
that's what's going on.
He's been on the road. He's eating that road food, and sometimes it catches you. And what happens is it'll just catch you all at once. He might have been fine an hour ago, and now suddenly he's, a little low blood sugar, a little funky. Next thing you know, you missed a few balls, and you let an important match slip through your hands. And, he's a young guy. He'll learn little things like this, I bet. He'll know, man, I should have ordered that salad. Should have taken my vitamin.
Shouldn't have ate that double cheeseburger with bacon. And
I don't know what he's eating.
Oh,
but
you like that. That's your favorite food.
That's not really.
That's a JR lunch.
Sure it is.
Just messing with you. We know you're a gourmet chef, JR. In your mind.
In my mind, I am, but
Just
in real life,
with you, you're a really good cook, man. You're a really good cook. All right, back to the match.
He's pushed out, and I think he's coming up to the point where I think Darren isn't even going to give it the courtesy of going to the table. Go ahead, mate. It's all yours.
Yeah, he gave it about 15-second look there. Look at this. He's going to set him up.
Well, this is perfect.
Now there's that 7-2 deal going on there.
Well, you see, he can spin up into this. Now, if he does do this, he'd love to come up and just clip the 10 coming up off the bottom rail with a little bit of high right.
He's going to hit him.
He got it on the way down.
Look at that. Nice. Now he's got another problem. He can't make the 2 now. He can, and the bank's not even on. He's pretty much stuck. I don't see the bank on.
He can stiff the bank with inside English, and I think he can cut this ball too. So don't be surprised if he cuts his ball in with spin. Yeah.
There he did it. It looked a little bit too close to the rail, but
yeah. I got fooled by one of those earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, I get them.
I've learned my lesson now.
Yeah, the angle's a little difficult here. We're working on it, though.
And I think he's looking at short rack in this game, even though, the 7-10 can be made.
They can?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you land on the right side, huh?
Yeah, he'll get somewhere on the 6 where he can...
He can swing into it here.
If he comes up and hits only the 7 off the bottom rail, he'll slide up towards the 5 where he has position on the 6. But that's the shot that he has to pull off.
Yeah, he's going at it. You watch him. No?
Oh, no, he hit the 10. Ooh.
Wow. Good call, JR.
That gave me
was a rough one there.
Shivers,
Shiver me timbers.
Yeah. This is a little funky off-angle shot here. Yeah, I'd get up off this shot too. I think he's going to end up shooting this in the corner.
I'm looking right down the barrel of this puppy. Oh, he's definitely has to shoot it in the corner with forward spin.
He can let this drift. You hit it with about a center ball, and you roll it from center ball.
Okay, gotcha.
And you can hit it with a little bit of pace.
Center ball keeps the ball in the hole better.
Right. See how it went forward a little bit on him? He hit a little bit harder than what I would do. I hit that with a little bit more of a roll. But he's just going to, run 2 rails at this 7.
Run 2 rails, and then Bob
zigzag
will be Darren's uncle.
Yeah, Bob's going to be everybody's uncle after this, man.
What are the requirements for having Bob become your uncle? I guess we're looking at
you have to have certain mitochondrial DNA. That's about it.
I think Darren's taking care of business here. Oh, he's not. He's going to get out the whatever that thing is, bridge, and
Yeah, that's definitely a UK bridge there.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is- I don't think you're allowed to bring those into the States.
Right, I think that's considered some kind of assault weapon or something.
Contraband.
Forget
Contraband
about
bridge.
it. Forget about it. And I think we're going to be calling it a night tonight, JR.
Well, we have
Oh,
a
we
little
still
bit
got a
going
little
down
flavor.
with the Pagalion Morris match. That's 7-6.
Got a little flavor.
Rodney's running out.
What up, Muhammad? Gary Mayan has informed us Johnny versus Oscar Dominguez for tomorrow. And that'll wrap us up with this match. We're going to skim over here to watch Alex finish off his game with Rodney the Rocket Man.
We'll zoom in on that here for you in a little bit. But we wanted to thank everybody for showing up. There will still be more after this match. Well, obviously, the Pagalion Morris match will be the last match of the night. We wanted to thank our friends, Kamui Tips, Fury Q's, Milliken Super Pro Cloth, Snookers Billiards, and by all means, the Seminole Pro Tour
SeminoleProTour.com.
and the UPL.
Grand Touring Vodka. Who's the other
UPL
one?
Grand Touring Vodka. The list
Bulldog.
is getting longer.
We got to have it written down. We'll get it written down. All right, thanks, everybody. We'll be back soon.
Thanks, everybody. Zoom in on that over there.